What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Let me start this off by saying happy late International Men's Day. I wasn't able to record yesterday. I was quite busy as much as I would like to. So I know it was on the 19th. So when this video comes out, it'll be on the 20th. Happy late Men's International Day. I support you, men. I thank you, men, for all that you're doing in the world, especially if you're in the Black community. Thank you for what you have done, what you continue to do. But I also want to have a conversation about who you are and what it takes to be you. And being a man is hard. I'm pretty sure being a woman is also very difficult and it's very hard. But being a man is something I can identify with, and it is difficult. You don't get any support, really any real help, and you have a lot of responsibilities that you need to do. And for you to get somewhere, you have to give your all. And you have to bust your ass. There's no doubt about that. And the amount of busting ass you have to do year in and year out just to move the needle in your life, it's insane work, okay? Now, while you're doing that, keep in mind, people will make fun of you. People laugh at you. People don't see the growth that you have. And then it's not until the finish line where, hey, here comes the women and, they really notice you now. And, hey, and then your reward is, since you worked hard, you get to deal with them. And then you make a fatal mistake that almost every man makes when you are improving yourself. You believe the woman sees you for who you are now, so she knew you to a certain degree when you were broke. So obviously she would love to be with somebody like you because of what you've overcome. All men tell themselves this. Like, yeah, look at all the stuff I've done. Look what no wonder why she wants to be with me, because look at what I have become. She wants somebody with that kind of character. And really, that's not the case. This is the problem with Tyrese.
Baby mama number 1 and 2. If you ain't learned already, I ain't giving you shit. Like I fought to earn this life, I'm gonna fight to keep it. Not giving it away to nobody. Ain't nobody gonna take this. I'm gonna shoot, stab, and kill over mine. And I'm gonna protect this bottom line at all cost. I've earned it, and I'm gonna protect it. I'm gonna protect it as hard as I've earned it. That goes for all my homies, anybody in my family, anybody I ever marry again. If you think I'm about to just give it to you after I worked this hard to get it, you definitely got me confused. You definitely got the wrong one.
Now, the real problem with Tyrese is that Tyrese honestly feels in his heart of hearts that, the baby mamas, and obviously he feels like, it's all bad. He feels like, it's not as good as it could be and everything like that. He's going to die for what he worked for. He's not giving it to no woman. He's not going to do that. And I understand all that, right? I can get it and I understand that. But here's something that we got to take into account, Brother Tyrese. You thought you were special, and those women didn't think that you were special, but you made the mistake and thought that you were special. Now you finding out that you're not, and it hurts. And guess what? You are mad, okay? Let's not get it twisted, brother. You were mad. You were pissed off. You were hurt. You were disgusted. You're all of these things because what you thought for real was that, these women love Tyrese because of who he really is as a person. And now you're saying, well, I'm not going to let y'all have nothing. Well, the reality is you shouldn't have been dealing with them in the first place. It's not their fault. When people come into your life and they have nothing to offer you and you allow them there, it's not their fault that they don't have anything to offer you. It's your fault. It's our fault. And the reality is, on the path that Tyrese was trying to go, he made the mistake that a lot of men do. Well, you know what? I don't need her to give me any money. I don't need her to do this or do that. It's easy to say that because you probably don't need somebody to do it. But the reality is that person doesn't even have anything going for them. That person doesn't have any way to contribute in a meaningful way into your life. And so now you're upset, and now you feel bitter, and now you feel dejected and everything else because of what somebody has done and how they have played you, and they never loved you and they never cared about you. But this is something that continues to happen to men all of the time, and men just really got to be understanding about that, is that a lot of people don't care about how hard you worked. That's not what anybody cares about. All that people care about is what you can do for somebody, and that's it. And if you can't do that for someone, Who gives a damn? All right? They'll leave you like anybody else. You thought because you were Tyrese, you were special. Oh, it was easy for you to get somebody, but you can't keep them because they're shady like that for real. They're dusty like that for real. And they're not good like that for real. And you know, a lot of men get upset and they get pissed off and they want to blame women for their decisions. And it's sad for somebody that you care about and you find out that they're not really dealing with you like that. They're not really rocking with you like that. It must be a hurting thing. I will admit, but blame yourself. You know, a lot of men got to start realizing that when you work so hard to get your stuff, and he got a point, you got to keep it because it's yours, okay? People would love to take what you have by doing nothing, but you got to make it hard for people to get into your life. Let me tell you something. When I started doing well and started doing a lot better, it's very difficult to access me. And it's not that I'm a person that I have problems with people. I don't like people. But you know what? For me to stay here, for me to stay productive, for me to stay doing what I'm doing, I can't be around people who are dusty. I can't be around people who are beggars. I can't be around people who don't want to win. I can't afford to do that because they're going to bring me down to their level, which is what they're going to do. And I've done that before and it's happened. And you know what? I can blame them all I want, but it's my fault. I did it to myself. I got to blame myself. And so many men don't want to go down that pathway. It's blaming the woman. It's blaming the women. Because Tyrese get disrespected by all the women that he's dealing with. The one he got now, the Dominican one. He got a problem with her sometimes. He always got a problem with somebody. Instead of, you know, forcing somebody to be on the standard that you would like them to be, you don't do that. All she got to do is be light-skinned or have a fat booty as an IG model, and she's in. That's all she got to do. So if that's all she got to do, guess what? That's all she's going to do because that's what it takes to get you. A lot of chicks that you guys are dealing with, they're not supposed to be there. I hate to tell you that. They shouldn't be there. They ain't got no business being there. They are there. And the reason why they're there is because you let them be there. And you need to make them show you some value. And they're not going to do it until you make them. They going to honestly believe. Let me tell you a story. I had this one chick I was dealing with, man. Stupid thing. But she was immature. This is a grown woman too, though. This ain't no teenager. This is somebody like 26, 27. But the cheeks were so clappable. I just couldn't help myself, right? The problem with me at the time dealing with her was that I didn't really make her do anything else because I had my own maid, I had my own whatever. So basically all she had to do was, hey, you know, I can come over and do this or that. Or she tried to go through your phone, question you where you've been, all the stuff, give me money, give me this and that. And you know what? I created that by myself because you know what? I didn't force her to give me anything. I didn't force her to be, you know, some person of a value for me. And all she had to have was a big juicy booty that could clap it up. So that's what she gave me. So guys, we think it's your boy SRD Dax is back in again with an episode of Celebrity Jugger. Put your for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.